Hello, 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 and welcome back to Coal LLC. I'm Amy Green Bottle, and I realized I made a huge mistake after I had recorded the last video because we had actually gotten to day 15 with the shotgun profession, and we should have been running and trying to do the true ending, and I didn't. I started a new game, and so we played as, was it the generalist? I don't know, but we got to day 15 with that one, which is really annoying to go because that means... Well, today we'll be finishing off the generalist, but then at some point I'm going to have to go back and we're going to have to redo the shotgun to try to get to the true ending, which is very, very annoying. And I do apologize because if you were watching the last episode, you're like, where's the end of the shotgun one? It doesn't exist. It doesn't, unfortunately. So, brutal. It was too late, you know, like I realized it, but after I'd already finished recording like this one, I was like, no, giant issue. I really messed up. It was very upsetting. So yeah, it was, really sad. But there we go. Upgraded to Ruby. That's going to be good. Do we do more stack sizes or do we just go with the equipment? I think we probably need to do a shift soon, I think. So I can't quite remember. We might want to go with like these guys being slightly better and then maybe, do we do one of you slightly better? Yeah, and then maybe two of you and then one of you. Does that work? I think that works. We still have a bit of money. Nothing like that we could buy over there. I don't think there's anything there we need. So let's just get another two of you guys. And we'll just see how that goes. I mean, it should be okay. We're heading back in. Let's get that going. And then how have we been doing this? I don't even know. Let's go up here. I do want to probably... Oh yeah, I can fly. Sorry, I forgot about the whole flying thing. I'm gonna go get these chests, I think. Now we need 80,000 coal, so that's quite a bit, really. Oh, fire, 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 fire. Okay, fire is a good start. Let's also just put some water on everything down there. And we'll come over here, grab this. Tank firing rate, I think we'll go for. I'm gonna add some water to these. Spray some water over there as well. And then let's get into this chest. Just like that. And then we'll have airstrike damage by 15%. Sounds good to me. And let's come down and get this one. Airstrike damage. We'll have that as well. Okay. Give me my vacuum cleaner back, please. And then we're going to come around and blast some of these things. Should we send stuff back as well? This is the red chest. I think the red chest might be a bit too tricky to get through, potentially. Some gold. Come down there. I mean, there's definitely lots of stuff. Oh, we've already hit the coal goal, so that happened really quick. Let's just do some water all across here. Come over to this one. Let's get this chest as well, because we do want to have these. Tank damage sounds good to me. Okay, that's as far as that goes. So let's just do this. And then we can, I guess, smash our way through. Drop this all off. We need, if we got 40 rubies, we could potentially get our vacuum cleaner a little bit longer, which would be okay, I think. Although we'll probably shift the layers up this turn because we don't need the blue when we can get through the red so well now. I guess we'll do some water as well. And then we'll just kind of keep going here. We want to make sure we're getting a good mix of stuff, I guess. Like, don't really need to focus on coal now because of course we're past that, but yeah, it would be good to maybe get some rubies, actually. This is where the item filter would actually come in handy because I don't need this coal. And we just keep going down here and getting our inventory filled. Should probably actually go and get the inventory upgrades, actually. Look at this pink diamonds here. I missed. There we go. Drop those off. 3 of those. Nice. Yeah, there's so much stuff. Especially where they are actually getting through the black. We definitely just don't have the inventory for it. Also 5 rubies. Let me just see if I can get these rubies here. I'm assuming these are rubies. Although actually maybe they aren't. There's rubies that just dropped down there. That's 11 rubies. Oh, there's more rubies here. Okay, 19 rubies. Let's just see if we can find... Oh, 30 seconds remaining. Okay, that's not a lot of time actually. Do we drop off the rubies we have? I don't know if that makes any sense to do. Ideally, we would have had 40 rubies, but we don't. We have 19. Quick, run, drop off the 19 rubies. We'll hopefully get the rest next time. Okay, well, we definitely got lots of things. Coal goal was 80,000. We got up to 266,000 coal, so no problem there. 77 rubies we did actually vacuum up, so Not ideal because we could have expanded that vacuum cleaner, but I think we made 1.6. We should be able to shift up the layers. Yeah, so we're going to pay to do that. Oh, we could also get the hoverboard, but I don't necessarily know that we need the hoverboard. Let's go with the stack stuff here. Let's get the item filter because we did talk about wanting that. And then if we come down here, yeah, we can't get the next stuff. So let's probably spend the rest of this money on employees. So let's do those kind of evenly between those two. And then I suppose we could get 3 of you guys. That's kind of good. And then spend the rest getting you guys leveled up. I feel like that was a good use of money. I think. There. Okay. Yeah, fine. We're going on to day 17. I think it's going to be okay. We're shifted up now. So let's just see how we do in fact get on. Let's make sure we are wetting, but then we go. And then the collectors should be doing a slightly better job now, which will be nice. And then I don't have maybe as much stress trying to get through things. Or to collect, because they'll be able to do some of the collecting. Oh, we do kind of want to see if we get some rubies, though. Maybe slightly further down, I suppose, but... All right, we need 120,000 for the coal goal. We're already at 90,000, and it's not been very long here, so I do feel quite good about it. 99,000 there we're at. Let's just get some water going, I suppose, and then just keep going. 105,000... 121. There we go. So we've hit the coal goal. That's good. But then we can just focus on getting other goodies. Okay, I see a bunch of rubies. So let me just let go of that for a second. There's 4 there. And then there's 17 total I have now. And there's 22, 33. How many do I need? Oh, that is actually enough, I believe. So let's go drop those all off at Tabitha's. Go, 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 go. Run, run, run. Okay, it's diamonds next. We don't have any diamonds, but we get some. Okay, half our time. So we're just trying to get some of these goodies. Trying to make sure we get them all cleaned up. I mean, the collectors are helping, but obviously they're not crazy fast, are they? So, and they don't have really big inventories, and we haven't got any upgrades for them at all. So we're just hanging out, really, having a grand old time, I guess. I don't know. Okay. All right, heading over to the other side to see how everyone's getting on. That's actually fairly cleared up over on this side. Collectors must be doing a fairly good job, or everyone's just going through this real slow. But yeah, I think they might actually be doing like a fairly decent job of it. Let's just grab what we can, I guess. I think my inventory is nearly full. All right, final 20 seconds. How are you guys getting on? If I add some water over here, can we get through a bit more? Maybe 10 seconds. 8. Oh, there's 1. Okay. It was fine. 436 coal to 436,000 coal rather. 3 diamonds. Nice. But we did upgrade the vacuum, so we'll be able to go even further now with the vacuum. 2 million we made also. So let's go take a look at the next level of weapons and things. So we can get our diamond tank. We cannot get the diamond jet. 150,000 left over there. So let's do that. And then one of you. And then I guess we'll level up one more to that. I think we can afford to do that one more time. And then, oh, actually, you can do that one more time even. So they've got a couple of them there. This should be actually pretty good, I suppose. Let's go this. Let's see with this new tank, can we get into here? I think we should be able to. Basically, we want to be starting to get these chests, I think, because there we go. That was easy, actually. Wet plus 4% sounds kind of good. Just do that kind of along here. 2 pink diamonds. Feels okay. Don't need them, but take it. Let's just water what you guys are working on. That's gone in here, so we can get some more airstrike damage. I guess we'll just keep blasting. Feels pretty good. Should really get the hoverboard. I feel like that would make my life slightly easier. We'll go with some wet damage, and then I'm just going to come over here, and we're just going to try to break this one, which should not be a problem. Employee minor damage. We haven't done any employee minor damage yet. That's kind of crazy. Come over here. We'll do tank firing rate, I guess. Okay, halfway through the time, and we've hit the coal goal. Not much further, though. I'm just trying to get through this black section. I'm not sure how well that is working, or if it even is working. It must be, but it's very slow going. It's raining down from above, which I feel like is kind of unexpected constantly. Okay, we got through some of it, but anyway, that is very slow going. So I don't know if we're quite at a place for that or what. These guys are working away, but all right. Oh, got a minigun. Is this going to be enough to get into this section? I come over to where it's watered. Am I helping? I think I'm helping. Okay, cool. All right, 30 seconds remaining. We'll try to clear up this side, I suppose. And then, oh, we got a minigun. We got a minigun. Is it, can we get with the minigun? Minigun is quite fun. It is kind of crazy. Let's go fairly ham, actually. Just come over here and see if they've broken through anything. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Nice. All right, I still think that was a fairly good day. 600,000, and what do we need? 250,000, I think. So yeah, not too bad. We've made some good money, I think. What did we make? 3 million. Is that going to be enough to get the next airplane, though? So I feel like we really need it. No, 4.3, and that one only sells for 300,000. So I'm going to go hoverboard. Then I'm going to go and get these guys all upgraded, or as many of them as we can. Oh, almost all of them. One short from all of them. Then let's get a lightning collector like that, and then we'll go into the next day. So that should be fairly interesting. Oh yeah, forgot that I have a hoverboard now, so I'm not automatically going to just fall down. Interesting. Okay, get some water going. Let's go in here. Tank firing rate. I feel like the tank could be a lot faster. It is not particularly speedy. All right, into a chest here. Airstrike percentage sounds good to me. And then what's in here? Can't get in. Pink diamond. Okay. Not really what we were hoping for, but that's okay. All right, 600,000 is the coal goal today. We should be better equipped to get that today, but we're not really going to be getting in still to the black zone. That is the concern here. Okay, wet. Airstrike damage. These guys are actually getting through the black now, but I suppose they have been upgraded. That's the thing. These guys are actually fairly strong. More wet damage sounds kind of good. Let's get in here. Nice, another chest. Let's go with airstrike damage. All right, we hit the coal goal just now. So not super quick, admittedly. So actually, you know what we really need to do is get those whistles. We don't have the whistles still for our collector, so we're not able to like just, hey, send them back and stuff. Not ideal. Probably not anyways. Probably want to get that. All right, final 30 seconds. I'm going to try to get these 2 chests over here, I think, because it'd be helpful. Even if it means, I suppose, getting a tiny bit less money. I just think the upgrades are worth it. More wet damage is probably good. Let's just collect what's here. 6 seconds. There's more stuff down here to collect. Go. Oh, I don't even know if I sent my inventory back at the end there. Maybe we just got it, but I don't know. All right, another fine day though. We got 1 million coal. So yeah, we hit the coal goal, and by not quite double though. Not quite double. 6,700,000. That's going to be enough to get our next jet. So selling that one, getting the diamond jet. Then we need to go up to the top really quick because we need, I think we should probably get the whistle just to make sure everyone is going back when they need to be going back. So collector whistle, we'll grab the miner whistle as well. We can get the final water gun as well. Let's do that. And then strong elementalist. I'm going to get 3 of them. I'm going to upgrade you lot and you. And then I guess we can do like 1 more of you. And then I don't think we'll be able to afford 1 more of you. No, but we do 1 of you. Yes. Okay, that's not that bad actually. And then we could do 2 more like of these weaker elementalists. Okay, cool. I mean, that should be fairly intense. I suppose we could water everything around as well. Water gun, employee miner damage is pretty good. Just gonna keep watering. Pink diamonds everywhere. More, oh, employee collector speed. That would actually be nice. So that's 8%. It's not a huge amount, but it's better than nothing. Oh, we're getting lots of pink diamonds from the chest and not a lot of upgrades, which is very annoying. Okay, it's another pink diamond. It's just really annoying. We don't need pink diamonds at all. What we need is upgrades that are actually going to be beneficial to us. All right, we hit the coal goal. So 100, oh no, not 100. 1 million tank firing rate is good. Let's just see. They're getting through some of this. Ooh, increase airstrike damage by 125%. That is crazy. There's a lot of gold over here. Another silly pink diamond. You know, it's just not what we need. More airstrike damage. I mean, it's not a lot of airstrike damage, but it's better than nothing. Another pink diamond. Goodness me. They're making good work of stuff over here, actually. It's definitely the miners. Like, I feel like I'm not even contributing. We need to be at the pink diamond level, which hopefully we'll be able to get after today. It's day 20 already. Tank firing rate, 125%. That sounds pretty good. I mean, look at these guys go down here. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this. Can you guys all come over here and try to get into that chest? That would be cool. Oh, 25 seconds remaining only. Okay, not a lot of time. We'll scoop up the resources we can. We need to send our collectors back if they've got stuff. Me have this. You guys go back. Holy moly, the amount of stuff that we've managed to collect. Actually bonkers. We needed 1 million. We got 7.8 million coal, 124 pink diamonds, and 137 regular diamonds. 42 million total we've made. That is really good. So let's go down here because that is enough for the pink diamond jet. And we can get the pink diamond this. So that is amazing. We still have 25 million left over after all of that. I don't really feel like I need to increase my inventory stack size. So I feel like we need, let's get 5 more collectors. Didn't need to just buy one at a time. Okay. Oh, we've got like 9. There we go. 10 of those. Oh, we should get these guys leveled up. And then we get 5 of these guys. Nice. Okay, increase the inventory stack size. We got a bunch of guys. We still have some money though. Can we get another 10? Yep. Can we do that one last time? Can we even do it one more time? So much money. Nice. Okay, there we go. So let's go with that. 20. We've got 20 strong elementalists, 85 senior vice president miners, and then 10 lightning and 10 mighty collectors. So that should be quite nice. Let's get that going. Probably still will want a few more collectors is my guess, but I think 10 of each is a good start. Okay, let's just get stuff watered. Holy moly, these guys have gotten down here really quick. All right, we need 1.7 million, which is not going to be a problem at all because we just recently got like 7 million or something like that. Let's do airstrike damage and then keep going. Employee minor damage is fine. Let's just get into both of these chests. It's more minigun. Airstrike damage is good. And more minigun time. I don't really need minigun time. It's not necessarily better than my anything else, but that's okay. Our employees are definitely doing a lot of heavy lifting for us, especially in the airstrike as well. The airstrike is going kind of crazy. All right, another chest over here. We can do more wet damage, I guess is pretty good. This is still getting broken over here occasionally. Let's just do this and then grab this. And then we can do employee collector capacity. Sure. We can hold a little bit more. And then collector speed would be really nice. And then collector speed again. Yeah, that is good. That is kind of what we want so that they're just motoring. So if anything that we miss, they'll just get, we don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, halfway through our time, we needed 1.7 million. We've got 9.9 million. Actually, there we go. 10 million. I don't think it's me though. I swear it's it's just our miners kind of going crazy. Workers, you're doing a heck of a job over here. And I think the elementalists are actually keeping everything watered here as well. So that is really handy. So I don't actually need to worry about watering where our workers are working because they manage that themselves now. I get into this chest. Could we bring these guys up here to help? Yes. Tank firing. Yeah. And then I guess. All right. We've got final 30 seconds. So we're just going to try to collect what we can from wherever we can. We need to send our collectors back. That is not what I at all meant to do. Okay, we tried. There were still tons of resources out there, but 22 million coal gathered in the end. Actually kind of crazy when we only needed like, well, less than that. Significantly less than that. 111 there, so 112 million total. We come down here. It's not enough to get us into the spinal range. Bonuses, we could shift the layers up. We can do a stack size. We can get more employees. So let's do another 10 of each of these guys because I do feel like we need more collectors. And then maybe we do another 10 of you lot. Maybe another 10 of you. And then could we do another 10 fast? Oh, let's do another 10 of both. Okay. 30, 130, 30, and 30. Pretty good. Let's do this to get that going. We're going to need water in there. This is going to be harder. We've shifted up. So we're straight into the black. We need to get 3 million coal. It will be definitely doable, but it will be... Oh my gosh, this is crazy. They're going so fast down. They're so good. All right, we're basically at the coal goal already where we need another 200,000 coal. There we go. Made it. Easy. Like really, really easy. All right, let's do airstrike damage 125%. And then let's get back to shooting some of this black. Okay, halfway through our time, we needed 3 million. We've got 13 million, so we're feeling pretty good about that. 25% more to wet damage seems like it would go fairly hard here. What is our wet damage at? 69% now. Funny time to check. Ooh, employee minor damage by 50%. I mean, they're doing the bulk of our damage, so I will happily give them an upgrade. Employee minor damage by another 50%. We just got into that chest. Finally, that took ages. This one feels like it's also going to take it. I actually don't think we're going to get in it in time. So let's just make sure we are collecting resources. Final 30 seconds here. 14 seconds. Let's make sure the collectors all go back. Oh, there's a chest here. That'll be a good one. So let's go with airstrike rate 120%. That is pretty darn good, I think. 31 million coal collected. I feel positively chuffed to bits that we're going to, that this is going so well. You know, it is really going well. 171 million. It's not going to be enough to get the next weapons though. No, I need 670 million. No, not even close. Not even like remotely close actually. So horrifyingly little, in fact. Let's do, do you think I can just afford 100 of these guys? And I can just straight up afford 100 of those guys and 100 of those guys. Okay, 530, 130, 130, and 130. Sounds good to me. Absolutely fine and dandy. We'll get some water spraying. We'll get this going. All right, we need 6 million. Not a problem. We got way more than that even last time. And I think even the day before we did way more than that. Look at them go. They're just getting through it like butter. They're so much better than I am, that's for sure. Like, we're barely touching, like, yeah. How'd they get so much stronger than me? I don't understand. All right. We'll spray some water going kind of both directions because the airstrike is actually getting both directions. Water down there, and then we'll go water across this way as well. All right. Coal goal, 6 million. We're currently 3 times that, sitting at 18 million. 20 million, 21, 24... 25, 26, 28 million. Okay, let's get into this chest. A couple of chest grabs would be really good, so we'll try that now. It looks like I'm just shooting my dog. Gem, you're standing in kind of a bad spot. Up to 37 million coal. Do 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 ba do ba do 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 do. I really want into this chest, but I'm also like, I'm too lazy to stand here for this amount of time. Go. I don't have to even do anything. I just have to be here. And it's like, can't be bothered with that. Let me in. I want this bonus. Let me in. Doop, 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 doo, doo, doo. Just a girl and her dog with a bunch of angels flying by. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, what do we get? Tank firing rate. Or more wet, maybe more wet damage is good. That kind of benefits everybody. Tank firing rate only benefits me, but everyone can benefit from some more wet damage. Okay, can we get into this chest before the end of the day? That's my question. Oh, yeah, we got in nice and easy. Okay. Collector capacity sounds good. We just have to remember to send them back then at the end of the day. Okay, it is nearly the end of the day. All right, we need to get down that hole quick. Oh, there's a chest here. Get in there. Tank damage. That sounds good. Send the collectors back if at all possible. Ah, there's a chest there. That'll be a good one. Get that one. Tank. Oh, airstrike damage by 180. Yeah, everyone go back. Nice. That day was crazy good. 138 million. I definitely think we've made a good chunk of change there. 801 pink diamonds. How lovely. Oh, and we got 80 of this. I think that's the spinal thing, isn't it? And we made our first billion. So that is very exciting. Because with the first billion, we should be able to get the tank upgrade. So final tank incoming. Very nice. Bonuses, nothing there. But we do have quite a bit of money. Can I buy 1,000 guys, do you think? Is that possible? It was. And I still have a lot of money left over. So let's do the same with... Oh, we could not actually afford all of that. Okay. We've got some more guys. Definitely a lot more of the one kind of guys. So that's like the ones that do the bulk of the damage here, actually. Ooh, my spinal tank is... Oh, it's shooting through it so easy now. That is crazy good. Okay, here come the collectors. Zooming through. Oh, look, we can get through that. Okay, employee minor damage is so good. Employee minor damage again. That's really good. Okay, so good. Wet damage, yes. I've not even used the water yet, but look. Oh, we're just clearing out huge amounts of space. Airstrike damage by 125%. Yes, please. I shall have that for sure. Airstrike damage by another 125. I'm going to go over this way, actually, and grab a couple of these chests. Tank firing rate sounds good. Airstrike rate, we need to just clean up along the floor here, I guess. Employee collector speed by another 75% seems too good to be true, to be honest. How lovely. Okay, tank firing rate, sure. And employee... No, I'll do airstrike damage. And employee collector speed again. Nice. By another 50% even. It's pretty darn good. More wet damage is also good. We don't even have the water gun out here. We don't really need it on this side because we just get through it. Most things are one-shotted here. Oh my gosh, the collectors are so good. Okay, let's just clear all of this out, shall we? There, silver, pink diamonds. Okay, they'll get that. Let me just grab this vacuum cleaner. We're going to head back the other way. Let's use water as we go. Okay, there's a chest to grab here. Collector speed by 72% again. And a chest here as well. Airstrike damage. All right, we needed 20 million for today, and we are currently sat at 389 million. So definitely feeling good about that. Let's go and get this re-watered. This is quite crazy. Oh, we've got into the top of this chest, so let's just get in there. Airstrike rate? No, let's do wet damage by another 36%. Ooh, we're basically down into the orange zone now. Employee minor damage sounds like a nice one to have. How'd you guys get way over here? Oh, there's so... Wait, okay, hold on. We need to help collect because our collectors need to go back if they've got stuff, but also there is lots down here to collect. There's a perfectly good chest there as well. Make sure we get that. So let's go with airstrike rate. Send everyone back. Oh, it was a very, very, very good day. 880 million coal. Woo-hoo-hoo. That is a lot. And 63 of these spinal things, which are worth 750,000 each, which is crazy. They're worth 10 times what a pink diamond is worth. That is kind of mad. Okay, 5.7. Is that enough to get? It is. So we can get the jet now. Ooh, okay. That's going to go quite hard, I think. Then what do we do next? I'm not even sure. Let's go... Just get this number evened up a bit because it's a bit weird. And then let's go with 1,470. Nice. Still have like 3 million here, so it's kind of crazy. 550. And then if we do 700 of the last guys, then they'll kind of all be evenish numbers. Yeah, that's looking good. Then can we do 2,000 of you? Yes, without really batting an eye. That's crazy. 2,000 of you. We'll just do another 2,000 of you. That is literally not really doing anything at all to our numbers. Okay, this is the final day though. We're gonna be starting day 25, so we do actually want to probably spend all of our money here. Can we do another? Can we just double how many of these we have? Oh, not quite. Okay. All right, tons of guys though. We're going in. Let's drop that in. We're gonna go just kind of crazy through all of this. Wet damage, yes. Oh my gosh, minor damage, yes. Oh my gosh, even from that far away. Play minor speed. Are we as fast as we can go? Yeah, I never upgraded my speed ever, which is it's funny actually. Tank firing rate. Player, and I don't need climb speed. Oh, I got bullet damage. I didn't mean to get bullet damage. There, my sprint speed. Yeah, that's what I needed was sprint speed. There we go. Play collector speed is good. Oh, I didn't mean to move this either. I meant to do some water. Airstrike damage. Airstrike damage. Minor collector speed. Yes, let's go airstrike damage. Let's go tank firing rate. Although I'm not even firing my tank at the moment. Let's go player sprint speed would be good. And then tank firing rate. And then kind of going too fast. Airstrike damage. Yes. And then I think we'll just do this. Our collectors are mostly on it here. Employee minor damage is crazy. Airstrike rate. Yes. Employee minor damage again. Yes. Airstrike damage. Can we just grab these in the sky really quick? Oh, these are the spinal ones. All right. We needed 50 million. We're at 5.9 billion. So I think we're all right. I do need to go grab the vacuum cleaner probably at some point. Employee tank firing rate is cool. Grab that. That gives us some collector speed. Tank damage. Sure. Employee minor damage, yes. Tank damage again, sure. Let's just grab this, drop off that, and then we could do some water. Tank damage, yeah. Oh, we've gotten to coal into the crazy numbers. That's the first time, actually. So I think we've done okay, but not, as good as some other runs, I suppose. All right, final 30 seconds. We're just kind of blasting with all of our minor dudes. I guess we could have collected them all together to see what we could manage here, but I feel like it's okay regardless. Let's just send the collectors back as well. All right, there we go. Final day, day 25. We got into the crazy numbers, but only just barely actually. So maybe not as crazy as you'd expect it to be, but you know what? Still pretty good. I'll take it. I will take it. What have we done? We reached the true ending on the sparse map. That was the first time we've ever done it on that map, so that is exciting. And that was with the Generalist Plus. So yeah, we did it. Fantastic. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.